Today we're going to cover why a cruise is better than an all-inclusive resort. I've had many people ask this question, and it's usually people who have never been on a cruise before. And I have friends of mine who have never been on a cruise, and they're saying, why not just go to an all-inclusive resort? Well, we're going to talk about that.
My name is Stuart. This is Ship to Shore Cruise News. Let's get into it.
So I have to say, first of all, that yes, an all-inclusive resort is a good option if that's your thing. But I think a cruise is a much better choice. We're going to go over why I think a cruise is a better option for your money. Starting off with, the food is better. Yes, you can get free food at an all-inclusive resort. There's usually a buffet with some items, and you're going to have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. But on a cruise ship, the buffet is open longer. There's way more choices at the buffet. Your main dining room is going to be incredible. The food there is just going to be top-notch every night, and the menu is going to be changing depending on the locale as well. You're also going to have many food choices throughout the ship as well. You can have, if you're on Carnival, you're going to have your chicken, you're going to have your burgers, you're going to have your blue iguana. There's always going to be more food options and better quality food on a cruise than you'll get at an all-inclusive resort. Entertainment. So on an all-inclusive resort, yes, you're going to get some entertainment. You're going to have bands playing throughout the day. Depending on where you go, it might just be a steel drum band or some guitars or something off in the distance. Whereas on a cruise, you're going to get bands at more than one venue every night. You're going to get bands playing out on the Lido deck by the pool every day. You're going to have people down in the main atrium playing at different times of the day. It could be rock music, it could be classical music. You never know what you're going to find there. You're also going to have comedians on board. You're going to have live comedian acts. They're going to have a family-friendly show early in the evening, and then late at night they're going to have an adult-only show. Prepare to be offended, I'll just put it that way. You're going to have many venues having shows every night, all day, and most of the night as well on a cruise ship. In addition to that, you're going to have Broadway quality shows playing in the main theater throughout the cruise. And these quality shows are going to be written by people who have written actual Broadway plays. And in many cases, you're going to have people in the cast who have actually been on Broadway. You're going to have people up front who have actually been the stars of these Broadway productions, and you may have just regular cast members who are stepping up their game to take a larger role on a cruise ship. People on a cruise ship, you're going to be on there from anywhere from 2,000 to gosh knows how many, 6,000 people depending on the ship, and all the activities are going to bring people together. You're going to meet so many people. You're going to interact with so many people. I've made so many friends just by participating in different acts or different activities throughout the ship. It could be a couples activity down below, or maybe it's some sort of a dance event up on the Lido event. There's always going to be people around that you can meet, and everyone's there for the same reason: to relax, have fun, and you never know who you're going to meet. You're going to meet people in the pool, you're going to meet people in the hot tubs. If I'm not on a family cruise, I like to sit at a share table because you never know who you're going to have dinner with that night. I'm about halfway through my list, and if you agree with what I'm saying, hit that like button. If you have any other reasons why you think cruising is better than a resort, put them down in the comments below. I'd like to hear more ideas of why people think cruising is better than an all-inclusive resort. Hey, also wouldn't mind it if you hit that subscribe button as well. In the video details down below as well, you're going to notice some links to some Amazon products that I think are essential for cruising. Take a look, check them out, and let me know in the comments if you think there's any other cruise essential items that I should add. So let's get back to that list. Potential budget-friendly options. So on a cruise, you can pick your dollar range fairly easy, and your experience, depending on how much you want to spend, could vary by several $100s. I've seen a difference between an interior cabin and an ocean view cabin be $100, $200, and I've seen the difference between an ocean view and a balcony cabin be several $100s, and maybe even double what you're paying for that ocean view. So if you're taking a look for a budget friendly quality experience, take a cruise. You can get an interior cabin and you can still have the same dining experience as everybody else. You get all those Broadway quality shows for free. You can see the comedians for free. You've got the deck on the pool for free. You can get off at a port and just explore the little ports wherever you are for free. You can make a cruise very inexpensive if you try. You can also make it very, very expensive if you try as well. Destinations. When you go to an all-inclusive resort, that's where you are. On a cruise, you're going to wake up at a different exotic destination every day. On a cruise, it's going to be an exciting, exotic location when you get up, and you're going to have different experiences with different locals and different customs. Whereas on a resort, same beach every day. Another difference, this leads me into my next difference, and that's unpacking. So in a resort, you unpack, you're in your same room, same beach, same people, same everything every day. On a cruise, you get to experience different locations, different people, different beaches, different experiences, and you still stay in one room. You unpack once, but you get to visit many places. If you tried to do that by staying at resorts, you'd have to pack and unpack and pack and unpack and pack and unpack several days in a row, and a lot of traveling as well. You wouldn't get to enjoy anything in between those resorts, whereas on a cruise, you can spend a whole day in an exotic resort, an exotic location, and still go back to the same room, and the next day, different beach, different experience. I mentioned before, if you agree with what I've been saying, hit that like button. Please add down in the comments why you think cruising is better than going to a resort as well. And remember, my name's Stuart. This is Ship to Shore Cruise News. And as always, get your cruise on.